steps of using Claude code to automate your trading. No BS, just showing you step by step. I have this idea from one of my ideas. I'm sure you have a ton of trading ideas. Maybe you trade something right now. Maybe you don't, but I have a ton of ideas here, and I just follow this same system. It's the RBI system. I'll tell you about that in a second, but let's get this Claude going first. So you can see here, I just pasted this strategy in here, and I'm essentially going to say, hey, Claude, please go ahead and use your subagent, the backtest orchestrator, that will go ahead and build out a backtest based on this strategy. Actually, it's going to go ahead and build out 5 different backtests based on this strategy and put it in its own subfolder inside of the backtest folder. And make sure you're going to use the multi-data sources that I show how to use in that subagent. It's the backtest orchestrator. And you can look at the multi-data test and multi-data tester.py and md in order to make sure that we're not optimizing the backtest, but we are running it through those 20 plus data sources. So go ahead and build a folder, and then we're going to use this RSI divergence idea to build one original backtest like that. And then we want to go ahead and do some other spawns of this backtest. So other files in that folder. Let's go ahead and try one with the ADX. Let's try one with let's try one with some Bollinger Bands. Let's try one with an EMA. Of course, all of these are going to be based off of the RSI divergence, so they're layered on top, right? So that's 3 so far. We also want to try one with the Kalman filter, and also want to try one with the MFI. So I think that's about 5 strategies we'll try. And you'll build 5 different files inside of its own RSI divergence folder inside the backtest folder, and the subagent should know how to build this perfectly. Okay, so the trick here is to build a subagent. If you don't know what a subagent is, it's essentially a AI that you set up with rules and it knows exactly what to do. So I've taught it how to use how to build backtests in the way I like to build backtests. You can see I'll use the backtest architect agent to build out these 5 RSI divergent strategies variations with proper multi-data testing. And you can see this highlighted blue here. That's the backtest architect working. So it's looking at my multi-data testing MD that shows the exact rules of how to do this. And she already knows all that. So you can see how much time this is saving me. It used to take me 4 or 5 hours to do one backtest, and now it takes a couple minutes, dude. So it's pretty amazing. The process I follow each and every day is the RBI system. I give you this free roadmap here if you just put your email into the link in the description. But the RBI system is the process of automating your trading. It starts with research of trading strategies. After you research those strategies, you have to go ahead and backtest to see if they actually work in the past. If they work in the past, they're not guaranteed to work in the future, but they're much more likely. So this is the research, backtest, and implement RBI system that I follow, and I have simplified in order to make this easy to learn. So let's go ahead and see what she builds here. And let's have her go. And while she builds that, I want to be working on my next idea. So you can see she's running down here, and that's what's amazing about AI is she can be working while I'm working. So she's backtesting while I'm researching. Research, backtest, implement. Okay, let's go ahead and research some more ideas. I got a ton of ideas that you can go ahead and test here if you want this roadmap. RSI divergence. Okay, this is the one we are working on right now. MACD momentum. Use MACD crossover and momentum shifts to identify entry and exit points. Okay, let's try that one next. Matter of fact, we can try that one now. How? Well, I'd have to pull up another terminal. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, let's start my accumulation bot as well. Waiting for a 5-minute SMA entry. Okay. So let's go ahead and open this up, and you can actually have multi-Claudes going if you really want to step on the gas. So me, I like to step on the gas. I like to go fast, fast, fast. But my computer likes to slow me down because I go too hard for it. It's okay. It's okay. You can see the architect is moving, working. But my computer, my terminals are not working right now. They're paused for a second. It's like, slow down, Moon. Slow down. I'm going to put this on my note sheet because she's still working, which is great. So I'm going to put that idea on my note sheet as the second idea. Below is a tree. Okay, here she is. There she is. Let's go ahead. Below is tree. Okay. Let's say CD up into here. Copy path. Copy path. Copy path. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and CD, and then we're going to say conda activate. I'm getting another Claude flow going here. And then I'm going to say Claude dangerously skip permissions. Okay. Dangerously skip permissions. Okay, perfect. And now I can go ahead and say what I was going to say. Above is a trading strategy I want you to build multiple backtests for. Use the backtest architect subagent in order to build this in the correct way. We essentially have all of our data sources we want to test this on. You can look at other examples if you'd like. We have an MD of the multi-data test and multi-data tester.py that will show you how to build this out. Essentially, I want you to build out multiple backtests based on the strategy above. Build one exactly like the strategy above shows. We'll test it on all data, no optimization needed. We'll just test it on all those data sources. And then I want you to build variations of the backtest. I want you to add a variation of the above backtest with the Kalman filter. Okay, that's one of them. I want you to use Fibonacci's on another one. I want you to use the EMA on another one. I want you to use the ADX on another one. And I want you to use the MFI on another one, and I want you to use the Bollinger Bands on another one. Put all of these inside of a MACD folder inside of the backtest folder. So inside the backtest folder, there should be a new folder with a MACD folder with all of these new backtests here. The backtest architect knows exactly how to set them up. Thank you. All right, so now we got two architects going. How about that? So we're going to step on the gas all day. What's up, George? How are you, bro? Zombie, how you doing? Don't be afraid to stand for what you believe in, even if it means standing alone. Let's get it, dude. Let's get it. If you want to achieve greatness, stop asking for permission. Stop asking for permission. We don't need permission. We can step on the gas by our lonely. Let's get it. 777 JP, thank you, bro. The 777 gives me strength. Gives me strength, dog. I got all the strength in the world. I can do anything. You can too. You can do it better than me, dude. I'm chasing this guy. Who are you chasing? Jim ran up a net worth of 31 billion. He says, you think you can compete? We'll see. I got time, dude. I got time. I got time and a lot of ideas, so I'm going to keep pushing. And the great thing about this is you just have to be an idea guy now. Because we have AI to code everything for us. It's amazing. It looks like I just bought 1,480 houses. That's amazing as well. So we have two Claudes running here. And what I want to do is just get the next one ready. So I want to keep testing all of these ideas I have on my list. Again, you can have these ideas too if you'd like, dude. Stochastic oscillator. Okay, let's do the same thing here. And I'm going to see how many I can launch because it looks like I still have time. So let's go ahead and say CD up in there. Oh, snap. That's not where I want a CD. Okay, let's go ahead here and say CD up into here, B. CD up into there. Back test, okay. Then we're gonna say conda activate T-flow, and then we're gonna say Python. No way. We're gonna say Claude dangerous mode, please. Thank you, dangerous. We keep it dangerous. Okay, now we got two architects running. Okay, these are all on Opus as well. I'm gonna say pretty much the same thing I did before. But I'm going to use this new idea here, stochastic oscillators. And we're just railing through these, dude, at a speed you've never seen before. Please go ahead and use my backtest architect subagent in order to build the above backtest. I want you to put it in a folder here. inside of the backtest folder. So it will be nice and set up in a folder that we can put a bunch of backtests in. The first backtest is the one that we have above, but then we want a bunch of variations of the above. So the above strategy is clear, and you want to go ahead and add new backtests on top of it. So we have one file that's above, and then we have a bunch of other ideas using above plus these new ideas. Okay, I want you to make one above plus ADX. I want you to make one above plus MFI. I want you to make one above plus Bollinger Bands. I want you to make one above plus MACD. I want you to make one above plus a Fibonacci. I want you to make one above plus the Kalman filter. Okay, so make those all in a folder inside the backtest folder, and then use the data sources as I show in the backtest architect. Okay, thank you, dude. Okay, so now we got 3 backtest architects going, all using Opus. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it, dude. So you can see this one's working on the MACD folder here. Let's see if the MACD folder is here. Yes, the MACD's here. MACD base, MACD Kalman filter. And then this one here is building on the RSI divergence. So it's on its 3rd one. So you can see how we smash, bro. So how do you actually automate your trading with Claude Code? I'm showing you that here today. I am so grateful that you are locked in, bro. I'm so grateful. I show you step by step inside of the bootcamp, which we do have the mega Labor Day sale going on right now. It's 125 off, but I hold your hand step by step. The process of automating your trading. Obviously, in my YouTube streams, I can just show you what I'm building in the day. It's over the shoulder. I might be going fast. It's because I've been stepping on the gas for a long time, dude. Everything I know, everything I have tried, I go ahead and update the bootcamp with. So you can go ahead and get a fast pass and see what everybody else has said, dude. Because we're not doing this alone. There's a community. Let's get it. So backtest architect, okay. Now she's building the stochastic reversals, okay. You can see here stochastic reversal. Here she goes. She's gonna add them there. She's done with 3. This one's done with 3. This one's done with 4. So we're on our 7th backtest. Let's get it. Let's go, dude. 777. Much love to you. Let's get it, bro. Every day. Every single day, please. Yes. Yes. So 3 backtest architects. How many do you have running right now? Please tell me you got an architect running. Please tell me that. So while she runs, okay, we've got 3 of these running. I'm going to go ahead and write something then. Okay, let me go ahead and write something because it is the Labor Day. The Labor Day special here today. So let me go ahead and write about it. I got to read me or something in here. Okay, let's just say Labor Day. Labor Day.md. Labor Day special. All right, so Labor Day special. Happy Labor Day. Today we are having the biggest sale we've ever had. Since you wanted to automate your trading and today is Labor Day, you get 125 off the bootcamp where I show you step by step how to automate your trading even if you don't know how to code. And I pay for your AI. So if you want to automate your trading now, then join while this Labor Day special is live. Let's get it, dude. Let's go ahead and see how these are doing. So we got the backtest architect working on all three of these folders. Sick. Sick, 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 dude, sick. So we got the RSI divergence, we got the stochastic reversal, and we got the MACDs. The MACDs, they're looking good to me. Okay, sick, dude, sick. Let's go ahead and get this posted. Let's get it posted. Liquidations coming through around 9:21 a.m. Okay. So the market opens theoretically right now in 9 minutes, but it's Labor Day, so it's not actually going to open. So it's just yesterday to tomorrow. Tomorrow in yesterday's world, then tomorrow the next day would be Tuesday. And Thursday it would go ahead and open on Wednesday. Yo, what up, Focus? Back to the main work. Time to make that milli. Yes, sir, dude. We back. We locked in, bro. Okay, looks like we're not done. Not done yet here. I thought it was done. We had a fun little weekend. That was fun. That was fun. Stay away from that, but it was fun. Haha. Stay away from whatever I was doing this weekend, but it was fun. And I enjoyed it. It was fun. Ish. It was fun for the first like few hours. But then it was like, okay, this is actually the same exact thing as perps, pretty much. Be careful, dude. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Okay, so I wrote that. Now I just need to go ahead and post it everywhere. LaborDay.md. Let's get it, B. Okay, I'm just going to post it everywhere. Get it from Exchange WebSocket, but they don't provide historical licks. That's right, dude. They don't. Yes, sir. Time to lock in. I don't know where to get this data. I have a lick heat map. You got to store the data yourself. You got to store the data yourself. Looks like she's done. Looks like she's done. Dr. Data Dog, I've successfully created your RSI divergence backtest suite. 6 different variations. 6 different variations. Okay, let's go ahead and see how it does. Let's see, dude. Let's see. Yeah, but can't do back testing, only forward testing. Yeah, true. Unless you start collecting all the data for a while, you know? All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and try our first set. So she finished 6 back tests, and we got these 2 working for us still, which is awesome. Which is awesome, awesome, awesome. So let's go ahead and test all of these. Let's start with the base because that makes most sense, right? No, RSI divergence. Let's get to that one, the one that she said. Divergence, test all. Damn. I would rather just test one at a time. Base, okay. Let's run it. Later. Yo, what up, Dr. Data Dog? Good morning, love. Good morning, love. Base. What's going on, fam? Huh. Taking a little bit of time, I see here. Taking a little bit of time, I see. Come on, baby boy. Give Codex a chance. Heard it recently surpassed Claude Code for most users. You tell me if you could tell me that it actually did and use it yourself, I'll think about it. But if you just heard through the grapevine, the vine ain't vining for me, dude. No way. The vine ain't vining for me, dude. No way. I'm not grapevining it. No way. I need direct. I need direct data dog alpha. That's it. You can see that it actually went in and tried to optimize. We don't want to optimize these. We want to just run them regular and then run through all the different data paths. So go ahead and please fix all the RSIs to make sure that they just test the regular values and then on each different data source, and then we go ahead and yeah, it'll just fly through all of them. It seemed like it was a little sticky too. It took a while to get the first backtest done. It's gotten better, but hasn't surpassed. Thank you, Nick. Okay, so let's go ahead and see this one, the MACD. Let's start with the MACD. Okay, she's done with that. Sick. So let's go ahead and say the base one. This is the first one based off of our DIA. Oh, snap. Also, matter of fact, on top of that, you can see there was NANs here. So it looks like the first strategy did not work. Okay. Dr. Data Dog, could you share GitHub tick-based data history? No, I don't have that. I have a API for it, but that's if you are you in Quant Elite? Are you in Quant Elite? Because I'm pretty sure you can get that at the API. I put it in the GitHub. Let's go ahead and try the base here. There we go. Now this is looking like it. So you can see it's testing on all the different data sets. We've got 20 some data sets. I think 25. Okay, so you can see here, these are all the results. A lot of negative returns, but this NVIDIA looks good. Okay. NVIDIA hourly looks way better than the buy and hold. But overall, I don't think this is a great one. Expectancies are a lot of negatives. I like to see a lot of positives overall. Okay, let's just keep it pushing, B. $1,000 trades. I'm about to boot my system up for the week. Okay. Boot it. Toot it. Boot it and toot it, dude. Okay, again, it's a bunch of negatives here in the return column, so I'm just going to pass. I like to see positive returns, not negative returns overall. Haha. Okay, so MACD Bollinger Bands here. GM. What's up, Grover? Okay, again, so this MACD folder is looking pretty bad thus far, but we'll go ahead and just keep it pushing. We got two other ideas here. And we got unlimited more ideas, but this is the name of the game. Test. Test. Dude, test. Okay, so this one's looking better here. Some positives at least. but nothing that I am too excited about. The expectancies, yeah, I'm not too excited about these, so I'm gonna keep it pushing. And she should be correcting all of these ones. Yes. Good, good, good. Test, test, test. Test, 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 dude. Just get shots up, bro. Get shots up. Get as many shots up as possible. I'm gonna outshoot you. I'm gonna outshoot you every day. Come on. Let's go, let's go. So again, this NVIDIA is the only good one. Okay, so MACD's trash. MACD is trash. This one's looking better. Looking better. Still trash though. We're gonna keep it pushing. MACD MiFi. MACD MiFi. Okay, so we just ran through what? 7 strategies? Perfect. No winners. In my mind, at least. I'm sure there was some winners inside of these different data sets, but I like to see it working on a lot of different data sets because that just gives me more confidence. Because remember, dude, just because it worked in the past doesn't mean it's going to work in the future. So you just got to build your confidence up. Okay, so she's still fixing that, and then we have this stochastic down here, but she's done. So let's go ahead and see if we can get a new idea going here. Look up unlimited to test. We just have to keep making our systems better and better because that is what everybody else is going to do from Jim Simons. Thank you, Jimmy. Much love to you. 3 mountains and rivers concept. The 3 mountains, Sanzan, is a bearish pattern similar to a triple top. You think she can do that? We'll see. Do the same thing with this trading concept. Make a base and then apply it to all those different indicators that we have. Put it in its own folder, just like before. Thank you. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if she can just take it from there. That would be sick. Right, yeah, if you're using AI and you still can't figure something out, you're the problem. You're the problem. AI knows everything. Well, maybe not everything, but way more than any of us do. So you got to keep asking the right questions, or at least questions that are close to being right, or even wrong questions, and just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. Da 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 da. I might work on an ML model to detect chart patterns. Might be some alpha there. Absolutely, dude. This 3 mountains one needs some sort of chart pattern predictor, which is interesting. I wonder if we can figure it out here with Claude. So you see I have 3 different architects working for me right now. So it's essentially I got 3 little quants working for me 24/7, and I love it. It's not 24/7, but someday it will be. And I love it. I love this game. I'm here locked every day because it's fun to me. It's a video game. We just tell the AI what we want to build and then they build it. Okay, it looks like she's done with this one. So let's go ahead and test them all out. It went ahead and made 7 variations of the stochastic reversal. So let's close this and let's go to that stochastic reversal and try all of them out. We have the base strategy first. Plotting over here. I don't even want to look at that plot. It's disgusting. It's a disgusting plot. Look at Axiom and see what Trump's thing is doing. Worldfly. I'm good. I don't think that's on Axiom. BT dub, right? Okay, negative, negative, negative. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Reversals are tricky in crypto. Looks like I just purchased some more homes. So that's dope. I'm going to be the biggest home buyer on the blockchain. He's going to be the biggest home buyer on the blockchain. He owns 135,000 of them. Okay, so you can see this one's a little bit better, but nothing too hot. Hot right, hotter than. They just call me the hot man. Okay, so stochastic reversal not looking too hot thus far. Let's go ahead and keep it pushing though. It looks like they're all working though. This is a good thing. So you can see 1,000 trades, just kind of over trading in my opinion. What's up, SRC? Yo, Social Watch, why are you trolling, bro? Why are you trolling, dude? I think you're the ops now, bro. I gave you the benefit of the doubt for so long. Now he's like, oh, he's the ops, bro. Low key, mid key, high key. Keep bringing up such a sensitive thing, trying to take me down, and then just keep bringing it up. Damn, dude. The ops is in here for real. Fibonacci, we got an error here. We got an error with this Fibonacci one of the stochastic reversal. Please go ahead and fix it. Thank you. Kalman. Stochastic Kalman. Do you know what is your position in holder list of Housecoin? Probably not very high. Because I just been buying what I have. I got 135,000 Housecoin. So that's not very high. If we go over to my wallet here, 135,000. You can see 2 minutes ago, I just bought 20. So I'm just buying 20, 20, 20. CIA has entered the chat. I'm starting to think Social Watch is that, but he's relentless with this. He's like, he told me the other day, you're doing something super sketch, and then he brings it up every single day. Oh my goodness. And then he tried to tell me he's not a troll. You got troll tendencies. You might not be a troll, but you got troll tendencies, bro. Oh my god. Okay, so you can see it's buying every, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. 19 hours ago. How'd this one do? Oh, wow, this one's getting a little hung up. Like, it's taking a little bit of time. The stochastic reversal takes a little bit more time. It's probably just bigger math, and that happens. Bigger math, bigger probs. Not problems, but takes a little bit longer sometimes. You can see there's mad trades. I don't love how many trades there are. That's a lot. Okay, so it looks like a little bit better, but not overall. So let's go ahead and see if we got the Fibonacci working. I still got 2 Claude codes going, so don't think I'm slowing down. I'm speeding up if anything. Have you ever heard of Genius Algo? Traders kidnapped? No. Still seem to get a little bug here. This is on the stochastic reversal Fibonacci.py. I'm getting scared of you guys. Like Shimo is like, show your face, show your face, show your face. And then today he's like, have you ever heard of algo traders getting kidnapped? And social watch is up in here as a CIA. Like, I think I'm about to go do this shit alone, bro. You guys are starting to scare me. Holy moly. I'm scared, bro. I'm scared of both y'all. Oh god. Where have we gone, dude? Where have we gone? Okay, these are a bunch of L's here too. Let's keep it pushing. Both Shimo and Social Watch have been throwing mad threats at me, and it's scary, dude. It's scary. Please let your man live. Let me just live, dude. I never thought they would turn their back on me, fam. Spooky hours now. Spooky hours. All right, so we're testing the MiFi. It looks like this one might have fixed it. We'll see. Let's see what's going on. Okay, we still got two Claudes going. Perfect. Two Claudes, two Claudes. BTC 15 minute. Okay. No dice here. Test all stochastics. Let's go ahead and test the Fibonacci in Wisconsin. The Fibonacci from Wisconsin. Data loaded. 83,000 lines. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Testing on all 25 data sources here. Apple Jim is the kidnapper. I love Apple Jim. It's gonna just be me and Apple Jim here. Locked in. Because people were talking about kidnapping me and me doing sketch stuff. Like, come on. Here's your like. Thank you, dude. Thank you, bro. Spooky, spooky times. So it's testing this one. It looks like the divergence is done now, which is great. So let's go ahead and try those next. Okay, let's see how this one did. This one's alright right here, but again, overall it's negative, so I'm not loving it. I'm gonna go to McDonald's instead. Okay, let's go here and say RSI divergence. Okay, let's try them all out, base. We have a tracker on Apple. We coded it using the algo trade camp. Okay, well, she'll poop it out because she's not the ops. Okay, nothing here on the RSI divergence. Let's go ahead and try the next one. With the ADX in it. Yes. Okay, looking better. Expectancies. Saw a couple good expectancies there. Some bad ones as well. Okay, so let's see. Okay, these are better, but still nothing too hot. So we're gonna just keep it pushing. And this speed is phenomenal. Okay, and I've got two open Claudes. I better get her working again. Let me get her working again. Elliott Wave. I wonder if they'll be able to do this. All right, I want you to use the subagent again to build the above idea, put it in a folder, and then use those other indicators to layer on top of this idea to create other back tests combining it with the above strategy. So just like we just did, but new folder, new idea, plus new the other indicators that we have. Okay. So we got that one going. Let her cook, and let's see if there's anything else. Actually, you know what? Here's another idea on top of it. And below is another idea. So you can use the above and below plus the indicator. So this will make a bunch of backtests. Okay. Sweet. Let's see what she does. And we'll go ahead and keep it pushing here. Say RSI divergence EMA here. We're going to find a winner. I know that. I'm confident in that. Might take some time, but we'll find it. We'll find our way. We'll find our way. Nothing. Add in the Kalman filter. Kalman filter, whatever you want to call it. Call it what you want to call it. Call it what you want to call it. Dun dun. MiFi. RSI divergence. What is this one working on? I don't know, but we'll see when she's done. How about that? So we got the Elliott wave going, seasonal patterns, fib retracement. Okay, let's try this one. Let's go ahead and do the same thing. Let's go ahead and do the same thing where you essentially make the folder and then go ahead and test out the above idea and then layer it onto a bunch of the indicators that we set above in order to make new files. So we'll have the base idea plus a bunch of other backtests along with it. Watched a couple of your vids as a nerd with no talent. Got a bit motivated to learn to code. Nice, dude. I'm sure you have some talent, bro. I'm sure you got some talent, but I did not know how to code either, and I was able to figure it out. So anything I can do, you can do better. I believe in you, bro. And much love to you. 777. We got AI to build anything. It really comes down to the ideas now, which is amazing. So thanks for coming through. And I believe in you, dude. Let's get it. Let's get it! Okay, we got 3 Claudes going, so I'm curious how much I've spent today. It's only been a few minutes. 45 minutes, maybe. NPX CC usage. Let's check it out. Got the triple Claude, sub-agent action, NPX CC usage. How much I got? I got $23 on the day. Okay. Damn, I got nothing yesterday. I did not spend... Wait. This is yesterday. Have I been looking at the wrong day every day? Damn. That kills me, bro. I've been looking at yesterday's the entire time. Every time I do this, I look at yesterday's. This guy is silly. This guy is freaking silly, bro. He's a silly Billy. Okay, so I've spent 23 here today, I guess. On track for 164 if I keep stepping on the gas, but I'm not gonna step on the gas that long. Maybe though. Just depends. What am I gonna build? What am I gonna build? Am I gonna build a bajillion back tests? Maybe. Maybe, baby. It's a new month. It's a new year. Almost. Labor Day. It's close to a year. A few more months, we're gonna be in a new year. Da 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 da. So we got the backtest architect running on 3 different places. Terminate, please. So now we wait. If you have any questions, please let me know. Please let me know. Just bought 1,400 houses. All right, here we go. So 3 rivers, 3 mountain rivers. What the hell is that? We'll see. See if there's anything good in there, dude. I don't care what it is. Go ahead and run it. Let's just see the stats. You know I'm a data dog. I chew on data. That's it. That's all I chew on, bro. Okay, look at that expectancy already. 0.62. Nice. 0.21. Okay. 0.62. Okay. Looking better already. Better and better. 1.13. Okay. 3.9. Only 2 trades. 1.55. 3 Rivers Casino. 3 Rivers Casino. Where the heck is that? 3 Rivers Casino. Florence. Oh, God. Florence, dude. Okay, 418%. Okay. 461%. Okay. 296%. Okay, 3 Rivers looking better. It's looking better. Let's go ahead and push it to the next one. ADX. 162 is the best. Nah, these ain't looking good so far. I mean, they're looking better than the last ones, but we'll see. Just keep it pushing, dude. Just keep it pushing. Okay, this one has an error in it with the Bollingers. Point one expectancy, not gonna cut it for me, dog. Three Rivers Casino. 1.2 expectancy, okay. Like that. I like that. I like that. I heard more buzz, tokenized real estate. What you talking about, dude? What you talking about more buzz? Where? What buzz? I'm buying houses all day, dude. I'm buying houses all day. Okay, here we go. Final results. Let's see what they did. Nothing. Keep it pushing. Fibonacci's. Fibonacci. Here we go. Okay, 131%. Dun 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 dun. Let's go ahead and get her working on something else because we want to make sure these are always working. PL dot volume spread analysis. Price and volume. Volume breakout. This one's for the CIA here. This volume breakouts for CIA in the chat. Please go ahead and do the same thing. Make a new folder here for this concept, volume breakout strategy concept, and then go ahead and apply them to all of those other indicators that we have. So we'll have multiple backtests that you create using the backtest architect. Thank you. Come on, dude. Come on. Why ain't you working, dude? We got AI to do everything for us. Just fly through these backtests like crazy, dog. Point 0.41 expectancy, okay. 0.82, okay. All right, no dice, dude. No dice on this idea here, but don't be afraid because we got more to come, dude. We got more to come. We got more outputting. We got 3 architects going. We got 3 architects going, dude. We got 3 architects. Backtest architects, dude. Backtest architects. Let's let them run here for a second. What backtest architect? I have an AI backtest architect. You can see her running on the screen 3 times. 3 places. 1, 2, 3. So it's a sub agent, and a sub agent is essentially why backtest architects? You said why? You said why, not what. Why backtest architect? Because I want AI to code for me and understand how to do this, how to build out the backtest for me. Because I don't want to do them. Not by hand, no way. Da 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 boom boom. Come on, baby boy, let's get it. I guess the better question is why not a backtest architect? Maybe you're asking why the name is so weird. I don't say. Da 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 da. So Opus is a little slower, but she gives me good results. So I'm gonna let her do her thug fizzle while we just wait. Story of my life, waiting for the AI. Waiting for the AI to be done. Let's go ahead and look at some things. Backtest CTO, Chief Technology Officer. That's essentially what she is. Let's go look at Bird Eye. USDUC. Been going crazy, B. I guess we can look at Axiom during these times. Because we got AI canoodling for us, so Homer. This this is actually funny AF, bro. I can just have the AI going, and then I can look at these gamblers. I'm not going back here all day. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that. Don't try to get me back into the casino all day. No way. That was just one little weekend. Really, just Saturday. By Sunday, I was over it. Bum bum ba da da. I'd say I don't like it here. I'm out. Let's go look at my dashboard, my iTerm dash, because this thing is slick. But I changed my key. Okay, look at this. Test all Elliott waves. Great, dude. Let's go ahead and test all the Elliott waves. Let's go ahead here and thank God, just in the nick of time before you have me over there on Axiom again. We don't want to go back there. Don't go there. Combined? Okay. So this is on the first one. This is the Elliott combined base. Has an error. Okay, let's go ahead and test a couple of these just in case. Yo, did Cursor die overnight, by the way? Like, I don't even use it. I barely use it. Same looking error for the Elliott corrective base. So I'm assuming this might be an error for all of them. Go ahead and double check after you fix it on all of them, and go ahead and fix all of them if needed. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, it looks like we got some more done here. Perfect. So these are the volume breakouts. So let's go look for the volume breakout section here. Volume breakout, okay. Volume breakout base. ADX. Looks like we get this import error on all of them. Please fix. Thank you. Got liquidations coming through. You can hear them. They hear me rolling. I don't know the song. Trying to catch me riding dirty. Okay, looks like these ones are done. Sick. Okay, Fibonacci retracement here. So let's look at the folder here. Fibonacci retracement, okay. Let's check out the base first. Come on, baby. One shotter. There we go. .8 expectancy, okay. 795% is the best one. Let's go ahead and try some more. Let's go ahead and try some more. Okay, so 0.2 expectancy, 1.26, okay. 2.0 expectancy, okay. All right, we're starting to warm up a little bit. Expectancy's higher, more positives than negatives. Okay. Bollinger's here. Meme coin HFT? No. Not really. I mean, sniping, yeah. Meme coin sniping. Tried that. EMA retracement, Fibonacci retracement here. $5.76. Retracement Kalman filters. One expectancy, 0.4 expectancy. 1000%. Here we go. That's better. 1000%. Versus 730%. So that's good. About double. Okay, let's try it with the MiFi. The MiFi. So grateful that we have Wi-Fi. So grateful, so grateful, so grateful we got Wi-Fi and air conditioning. Those two things, you give me those two things in my computer, dude, I'll cook forever. I'll cook forever. I don't care what industry I'm in, I'll cook forever. I'll cook forever, dude. I'll cook forever, dude. I'll cook forever, ever. Cook forever. Zero point 0.9 expectancy, okay. 389. That 15-minute day is doing the best on this one. View results, okay. All right, sick, dude. Do you use leverage? And if you don't, like BTC times 100, I absolutely. And if you do want leverage, like I don't want that. I don't want that at all. There's not one part of me, not one bone in my body that wants 100x leverage. And if you are using 100x leverage, you're not winning. I was gonna say you're not a trader, but that's not true. You can still be a trader and use 100x leverage. You're just not winning. You're just not winning in the long run. I can promise you that, fam. That bet I will take every single day. The expectancy of that is negative. Absolutely. $100x by hand will get you smoked. I'm sure there's somebody that can figure out a 100x strategy with an algorithm, like a market making strategy, maybe, but by hand, no way. It's gambling, not gonna lie. Yeah, dude. As long as you're aware of that. I did some gambling this weekend on Axiom, and that was fun. I don't even know where you trade 100x levers. That's nuts. But we got to open Claude code, and I don't know why she's not working. Why are you not going right now? Let's get it, bro. Let's get it. Volume price trend. Okay, let's try some of that. VPT. Go ahead and make another folder here for this idea and combine it with all those indicators that we have. So same process, but with this. Do your HFT require? I'm not a big HFT guy, so fixed Elliott waves. Okay, let's go check out those Elliots. Elliott, you waving? You waving yet? Zigzag percent. No air, no dice, no dice. Same error, same error. The Elliott wave, no joke. I get the same error for both of the base strategies, so please go ahead and fix all of them. Thank you. Okay, let's see if this one has fixed itself. It has volume breakout. I'm excited about this one because the CIA is. Nance. Don't be showing me hella nans now, bro. The first one I ran here showed a bunch of nans for them, so I assume all of them are broken. Please fix, thank you. It's not that they're broken, it's just that they're not getting any trades. Would you drop out of high school if you're making seven figures? Um, it would depend, dude. Are you making seven figures in high school? You're an absolute goat if you are. And it would depend on what that source of the seven figures is. If it was seven figures from crypto, no, I wouldn't. Just because it's extremely volatile and you'll probably end up giving some of that back. If it's seven figures from a business that you have, I wouldn't drop out of high school. Yeah, I wouldn't drop out of high school. No, I wouldn't drop out of high school for anything. High school is so fun, man, or it was so fun. Um, I would drop out of college, absolutely. If I'm making seven figures from a business, Forex, are you making seven figures from Forex per year for multiple years? Indices? I mean, if you have a good track record, multiple years, I wouldn't drop out of high school though. No, you gotta learn the basics, dog. You gotta learn the basics in high school, dude. College, that's a different thing. If you're making seven figures consistently, I would hate to tell you to drop out though of high school or college as a trader, because traders end up giving a lot of their money back. If it's seven figures off a business each year, okay, you could get if you can get it to multi seven figures if you drop out, okay. But the communication skills, the friendship skills, the putting up with BS skills, the just getting shit done skills that you learn in school, those are important in my opinion. Not necessarily the topics you learn, but the discipline you learn. And the way you have to like bite your lip. Your teacher's trash, okay? You can't tell her she's trash. You can't tell her she's trash. You gotta be able to button up, dude. So I don't know. I obviously did not love school myself, but I'm grateful I went. Let's go look into what's going on with that new launch. LFI. Oh boy. Dumping. And funding is at 1,000%. That was an easy short in retrospect, but retrospect is simple. Okay, so I fixed the Elliott waves. Okay, let's go ahead and check out the Elliott waves then. Elliott waves. The base here. Come on, baby boy. Go to an Ivy League and ball out as a student. I owned 3 companies in college. There we go, dog. Yeah, go to a little preppy Ivy League. If you're sick. If you're sick with it. I wouldn't spend that money, but what data you working from? I got 25 data sources. The trick with volume breakout is if it's paired with a price drop, this could be a seller exhaustion. What is it? Which is a good signal, but not immediate buy. Yeah, dude. Volume spike with price moving down, in my mind, is a capitulation trade. And maybe that is similar to what you're saying. Your net worth is your network. Finding a partner wife in college is the prime years. It's another good point, dude. It's another good point, dude. That's another good point. You're gonna find your boo thing in college. I get it. You're in a hurry to grow up. I get it. Yeah, I made a quick hourly algo for Wi-Fi on the hourly just in TradingView, but didn't get any alerts, so figured it was up to Fudgel. Another liquidity extraction event. Capitulation. Yes, capitulation. So Elliott Wave's taking a year here to, there we go, buddy. Okay. So this one's just gonna take a while. So I'm gonna run it on 25 data sources here. Right now it's going. This is gonna take a year to test. So I'm gonna test it later because I'll test it when you're not waiting for it. Because let's see here, Dr. Data Dog. Let's go ahead and make sure to test all these Elliott waves. Copy path. I need to test these when I'm done. Test these at end of day because the math is heavier or something. I mean, that's what I assume. So you can see test volume breakout. Okay, let's test volume breakout then. Volume breakout here. Let's start with the base. The base. Base idea. There she goes. There she goes, buddy boy. There she goes. All 25 data sources. All look trash, to be honest. Okay, that's one expectancy. Not bad. 135%. Okay. 1157. Okay. 939%. Okay. So again, the Solana data looking best. Okay, okay, okay. Let's check out the ADX now. Look into custom vectorization. Ditch the backtest live. You could go way quicker. Nah. This shit is nice, bro. This is super nice. I'll look into that, but what the F? Did I get banned? I don't think so. You still here? Still here to me. I can still see you. Wouldn't want to be you, but I can still see you. Nons everywhere. You can see based off the volume breakout ADX, I got a bunch of nons. Oh, shish. I said it 3 messages before and it didn't come up on your end. Yeah, I think that some of the messages you get filtered based on like words, negative words or something. I don't know. YouTube does its thug thizzle. Can't really control that. You can say it again though, or try at least. Okay, okay. 0.37 expectancy, 0.28, negative 0.28 actually. .5. I don't trade forex, nah. Nah. 18.6 expectancy. Crazy. So this one's better overall. Nothing crazy though. I mean, these expectancies are crazy. Some of these expectancies are crazy. Like this expectancy crazy. Only 10 trades though, so I'm out. Volume breakout EA, breakout EMA. For the volume breakout EMA, I got this error. Okay, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going, dude. Let's keep it going. How many back tests are we gonna test in a couple hours? I don't know. A lot. A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. I agree. The bounce off capitulations is unpredictable. I got this error for the volume breakout Fibonacci. Please fix it. Have you tried XG Boost? I have. Have you? I got this one for the error for the Kalman volume breakout bug. Okay, and then this one here is the MiFi. Let's see if this one runs. Okay, it does. It does. A lot of nans, but that's going to happen because sometimes it just won't get trades. So nothing too nice here. A lot of nans. I'm actually going to tell her on. I'm going to tell on her. And then here on the breakout MiFi, go ahead and fix all of them. Thank you. And then which one was this? No more nans. Okay. I fixed. Now you can see the showing value. 17%. Kalmar volume breakout strategies will be clean and reproducible. Okay, let's go ahead and run all of these. And let's see what's going on over here. Okay, so we do have the new VPT folder. So vol, I don't know what it even stands for actually. I'm sure I could figure it out. The volume price trend. Okay. Okay, here we go. 515%, 1,200%. Nah, pass. This is the volume price trend. Try with the ADX. Looks like I just bought 1,555 houses. I'm curious to see how my overall P&L is doing on that because it's been running for a few days now. I think it's down, but I expect to run it for a few months, so we'll see. 0.2 expectancy, 0.2 expectancy, 0.48. Okay. We're getting some duds today, fam. But that's part of the game. That's part of the game. You just got to keep showing up. You got to keep showing up. We find winners. We absolutely find winners. And this is unoptimized. We don't want to over optimize anything. No optimizations. Dun 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 dun. Did it extrapolate your backtesting? What do you mean, dude? Extrapolate? I read your question. I didn't respond it because I don't know what you mean. Extrapolate. Dun 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 dun. All right, nothing too high here. Let's keep it pushing. Yo, Task, what up? 777, bro. Under 50% ROI performing filter. Shimo, 777, bro. Oh, that had a big expectancy there. Let's check it out. So 687 here. Let's check out this last one, the VPT here. I'm here now. Locked in now. He locked in now. What's up, bro? Okay. 223, negative 69. Okay, let's keep it pushing. I have data. No, I don't extrapolate my data. I have real data. Python test all. Okay, Python volume breakout here. What do you think of using mathematics concepts? Probably smart. Probably smart. Probably smart. Probably smart. Okay, let's see what. Okay, 939 here. Okay, we've seen this one. 1157. Okay. The Bollingers here. I think it was really the last three that were giving us our time. Maybe four. Let's check out. We have any AIs working right now? We don't. But I've tested a ton today. I've tested a ton, so I think this is enough. Enough to show you for it today. See if there's any last minute winners here. That was a 2.2 expectancy. Okay. 43. Okay, sick. Well, let me go ahead and I showed you a ton. actual steps of using Claude code to automate your trading. No BS, just showing you step by step. I have this idea from one of my ideas. I'm sure you have a ton of trading ideas. Maybe you trade something right now. Maybe you don't, but I have a ton of ideas here, and I just follow this same system. It's the RBI system. I'll tell you about that in a second, but let's get this Claude going first. So you can see here, I just pasted this strategy in here, and I'm essentially going to say, hey, Claude, please go ahead and use your subagent, the backtest orchestrator, that will go ahead and build out a backtest based on this strategy. Actually, it's going to go ahead and build out 5 different backtests based on this strategy and put it in its own subfolder inside of the backtest folder. And make sure you're going to use the multi-data sources that I show how to use in that subagent. It's the backtest orchestrator. And you can look at the multi-data test and multi-data tester.py and MD in order to make sure that we're not optimizing the backtest, but we are running it through those 20 plus data sources. So go ahead and build a folder, and then we're going to use this RSI divergence idea to build one original backtest like that. And then we want to go ahead and do some other spawns of this backtest. So other files in that folder. Let's go ahead and try one with the ADX. Let's try one with let's try one with some Bollinger Bands. Let's try one with an EMA. Of course, all of these are going to be based off of the RSI divergence, so they're layered on top, right? So that's 3 so far. We also want to try one with the Kalman filter, and also want to try one with the MFI. So I think that's about 5 strategies we'll try. And you'll build 5 different files inside of its own RSI divergence folder inside the backtest folder, and the subagent should know how to build this perfectly. Okay, so the trick here is to build a subagent. If you don't know what a subagent is, it's essentially a AI that you set up with rules and it knows exactly what to do. So I've taught it how to use how to build backtests in the way I like to build backtests. You can see I'll use the backtest architect agent to build out these 5 RSI divergent strategies variations with proper multi-data testing. And you can see this highlighted blue here. That's the backtest architect working. So it's looking at my multi-data testing MD that shows the exact rules of how to do this. And she already knows all that. So you can see how much time this is saving me. It used to take me 4 or 5 hours to do one backtest, and now it takes a couple minutes, dude. So it's pretty amazing. The process I follow each and every day is the RBI system. I give you this free roadmap here if you just put your email into the link in the description. But the RBI system is the process of automating your trading. It starts with research of trading strategies. After you research those strategies, you have to go ahead and backtest to see if they actually work in the past. If they work in the past, they're not guaranteed to work in the future, but they're much more likely. So this is the research, backtest, and implement RBI system that I follow and I have simplified in order to make this easy to learn. So let's go ahead and see what she builds here. And let's have her go. And while she builds that, I want to be working on my next idea. So you can see she's running down here, and that's what's amazing about AI is she can be working while I'm working. So she's backtesting while I'm researching. Research, backtest, implement. Okay, let's go ahead and research some more ideas. I got a ton of ideas that you can go ahead and test here if you want this roadmap. RSI divergence. Okay, this is the one we are working on right now. MACD momentum. Use MACD crossover and momentum shifts to identify entry and exit points. Okay, let's try that one next. Matter of fact, we can try that one now. How?